Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a sweat-proof, transfer-proof makeup look. So let's get right into the video. So I already went ahead and moisturized with the e.l.f. Holy Hydration Daily Moisturizer. So now after moisturizing and doing your skincare, I honestly only use moisturizer. But after you do all that, the next thing that you want to do is go in with a good setting spray. I'm going to be using the Maybelline Lasting Fix setting spray. And we're just going to go ahead and spray this all over our face. And we're just going to dry that. Once that's dry, we're going to go in with a good gripping primer. I'm going to be using the e.l.f. Power Grip Primer, the pink one. I'm just going to grab like a pump and a half and put this on the areas where I crease, and then just the rest distribute it everywhere else on the face. So this one dries and gets pretty tacky faster than the blue one. Their like original one, but I'm gonna really allow that to like just get super dry. And in the meantime, I'm gonna go into the NYX Brow Glue, and I'm just gonna grab a small amount and just kind of brush my eyebrows and just really get them into place. So the whole reason why you want to go in with a setting spray and like gripping primer first is because you want all the products that you're going to be putting on your face, you just want them to really stick and not go anywhere. So what I'm doing is just kind of brushing them off to like the side, just kind of already creating the shape instead of like what I normally do of brushing them like all the way upwards and then like cleaning them up with the same brush. Right now, all I'm doing is brushing them the opposite way and then just kind of putting them off to the side. So now the gripping primer is dry. It's nice and dry. And what I'm going to be doing is grabbing my concealer, and I'm just going to carve out the eyebrows. And the reason why I do, air quotes, carve out is because when I think of carving eyebrows, I think of, girls putting on pomade or an eyebrow pencil and, with color, and then going in with concealer and just really cleaning them up, making them look super nice and sharp. But I'm not going to be going in with any color. All I'm doing is the brow gel, and now I'm going to basically just clean them up, shape them up. So all I do is grab a small amount of the concealer, and then I'm just going to drag it this way, just so that they look nice and clean. And I'm just going to follow that line, and I'm going to do the same for the bottom. So I'll start off like in the middle and then drag it over. And then just put some on the middle also. And I'm going to grab a flat brush and just start like blending this into the skin. And basically right now you can prep your eyes for any eyeshadow that you're going to use, or you can just simply set the eyelids with setting powder. So I'm going to go ahead and grab a like semi-damp blending sponge, and I'm just going to press it into the skin. So I'm going to go ahead and set the eyelids. I'm just going to grab a powder puff and the Maybelline Fit Me translucent powder. So now I'm going to go in with an eyeshadow stick. This is a Maybelline Tattoo 24-hour eye stick. I'm just going to do like a thin line. So you definitely want to invest in like a good long wearing shadow stick. That way your shadow doesn't move. When I first swatched the shadow sticks, the Maybelline shadow sticks, I was trying to like wash it off with water, and I was like going in like hard, like I was pressing hard, and it wouldn't come off. I had to use an actual makeup remover. So, you know, they're good. So now with my finger, I'm just going to start blending this upwards. So once I have the eyelid done, I'm going to go into this Fantasy palette. I'm going to go into this shade right here with a small fluffy brush. I'm just going to tap that in, tap off any excess, and then go straight into the crease. I forgot to mention the shade for the orangey color is I Am Powerful. And now with the shade I Am Confident, I'm going to go into my brow bone. And just tap that in. All right, so we're done for the eyes for now, and the next thing I'm going to do is go in with the e.l.f. Camo Color Corrector in yellow and just put this under my eyes to neutralize any dark circles. And I'm just going to grab a small blending sponge and start patting this into my under eye. Now we're going to go into foundation. I'm going to be using the Maybelline Super Stay Foundation. I'm just going to grab like half a pump and start putting it on my face. And I'm going to go in with the Real Techniques foundation brush. We're going to drag this all the way down to the neck. Now we're going to go in with concealer. I'm going to be using the Maybelline Super Stay Concealer. Just going to start putting this on the inner corner and the outer corner. Being very careful at the outer corner because you don't want to mess up the eyeshadow. Then we're going to go down the nose and then on the chin and on the side of the nose. And we're just going to let this sit here for about 20 seconds. So after about 20 seconds, once that's sat on the skin for a little bit, we're gonna go in with a blending sponge and some setting spray, and we're just gonna spray the blending sponge and start tapping in the concealer. So now with the same beauty sponge that we used for the concealer, right now that it's damp, I'm gonna go into the Maybelline Fit Me translucent powder and just grab some product and kind of tap off any excess, and then go right into the under eye. For the under eye part, you want the beauty sponge to be the washer's done. You want it to be damp. And now grabbing a big fluffy brush, we're going to go into the translucent powder again, swirl that in there, and then tap off any excess off and go all over the rest of the face. And then you also want to lightly tap the eyebrows, especially if you do like a tinted brow glue, or if you do pomade or a brow pencil, you really want to put some translucent powder on there, some setting powder, so that the color doesn't move. Now we're going to go into bronzer. For the bronzer, I'm going to be using the L'Oreal Infallible 24-Hour Fresh Wear Bronzer. And I'm going to be grabbing this Real Techniques 201 powder brush and just tapping this in there. And then I'm going to go ahead and just tap off any excess makeup off. And then go right into the cheekbones. And then on the forehead. And then I'm going to put just a little, like I'm going to press the brush together and put some on the side of my nose. And for blush, I'm going to be using the L'Oreal Infallible 24-Hour Fresh Wear Blush. This is in the shade 05 Fearless Coral, and it smells so good. Every time I use it, I can't get over how good it smells. So I'm just going to be grabbing a Real Techniques 204 buffing brush and tapping that into the blush, and then tapping off any excess. And then I'm just gonna start putting this on like the high point of my cheek, just kind of pressing that in. So now that we have all of our powders on, I'm going to go back into the Maybelline Lasting Fix Setting Spray, and we're just going to lock in all of the powders. So just really quick, I just wanted to mention that you might be thinking that this video is kind of like any of my other videos, and it's true. I pretty much got into the habit of creating like a sweat-proof, waterproof makeup look with all of my looks. Once I started, it just kind of became like routine. So kind of like with people with their skincare, you know, they have their little skincare routine. I have this routine, which just helps my makeup stay on all day, because before, when I would be like sitting at work, like I'm just sitting at a desk, you know, I'm not like outside or anything. So I was noticing that I was getting like oily and my makeup was dragging midday, and now it doesn't. And mind you that I have my heater at 90 degrees sometimes, right under me, and it's just really, it's just hitting me. So my makeup still stays on. So I hope that you guys are grabbing all these tips and they're useful to you. So now we're going to go into eyeliner. I'm going to be using the e.l.f. H2O Proof eyeliner. And as far as like your eyeliner, all of your eye makeup, you want it to be waterproof, because you just don't want, especially if you wear like black eyeliner, black mascara, you don't want it to start running. So I'm just going to go ahead and do my eyeliner off camera and I'll be back. So now that the eyeliner is on, we're going to go ahead and curl our lashes. And now for the mascara, like I had mentioned before, you want to go in with a waterproof mascara. I'm using the Maybelline Falsies Surreal Mascara. Now we're going to go into the lips. So for the lips, I'm going to be going in with the Maybelline Superstay Matte Ink lipstick. This one is in the shade 135 Globe Rutter. This is probably one of my favorite shades. You just want to get a good lipstick that is long lasting, long wearing. Of course, you're going to end up having to retouch up, maybe like possibly within maybe 8-10 hours, but me personally, it's only been in like the inner part of the lips, and obviously because, you know, we eat, we drink, so it's gonna rub off a little bit, but it's nothing major. I literally just grab a little bit and just kind of like put it on there and we're good to go. And I'm not using a lip liner because with the Maybelline Superstay Matte Ink lipsticks, they have such a precise tip to them that you can just basically use this as your lip liner and lipstick. So now we're on to the last step. So we're gonna go and spray all this makeup, lock it up. So we're gonna do a test. This is a clean napkin and let's go right in. And we're just gonna tap this in and you'll see that your makeup's not going anywhere. I'm like, nothing. Nothing. All right, you guys, and that is all for today's video. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope that I gave you some good tips, and don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel before you leave, and I'll see you on my next video. Bye.